So we thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming and for honoring our invitation. We pretty much invited you to update you insofar as what we have managed to gather regarding Itai's saga is concerned. As you are aware, Itai Dzamara went missing on the 9th of March 2015. We are approaching 15 months. Unfortunately, nothing has been unearthed from the system, from the security agencies. But however, behind the scenes, in our own little ways, we've been also working, trying to retrieve information regarding what happened to Itai. And so today, we're just going to give you an overview of what we've managed to siphon thus far. There's still more, but we're just going to give you enough for now, so that at least we are all aware as to what happened or what's happening to him and who the perpetrators are. Okay, I'll start reading my statement. After I read the statement, we can engage. If you have questions you need to ask, you can ask. And for those who probably want to do personal one-on-one interviews, that will be after the official presentation. Thank you. Press statement on Itai Dzamara, date 30 May 2016. It's almost 15 months since the diabolic abduction of Itai Dzamara. From the onset, I've never minced my words regarding who the perpetrators are. Never have I cowered from the position that the disappearance of Itai Dzamara, with the wake of Mr. Mugabe's ZANU-PF through state security agents. The following are key points I need to highlight before I go any further. Number one, Itai's enforced disappearance is inundated with the unquestionable fingerprint of the state. The style in which this morbid act was executed attests to the involvement of the state's ugly end. Itai was abducted the same way the likes of Justina Mkoko, Paul Chizuze, and Patrick Nabanyama were abducted by the state. Number two, the absence of a suspect. The police to date has failed to come up with a single lead. And it's over a year. We are approaching 15 months. The police literally failed to come up with a single suspect or lead insofar as the disappearance of Itai is concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know how efficient our police force is. We are all aware how efficient they are. Just recently, should be last week actually, they managed to resolve and unearth the mystery surrounding the death of an Air Zimbabwe boss who was murdered in Botswana. But on the case of Itai, it's over a year. We are approaching 15 months, not even a single lead whatsoever. Number three, the complete refusal to comment by key state officials, including Mr. Mugabe himself, is very curious. It leaves a curious position. A few times key state officials commented on this matter. They actually tried to trivialize the matter, uttering irresponsible statements such as that there is nothing unusual about Itai's disappearance and that the president is too busy to attend to such a trivial matter. By the way, I even wrote the president at some point. A response was not deemed necessary. Number four, it had to take the court to order the police for them to be compelled to investigate this matter. They actually initially reluctant to investigate the matter, citing a pathetic reason that it has everything to do with politics. And so one wonders whether anything that has got to do with politics is not worth their attention or must not be investigated. Now, having said that, fellow Zimbabweans, it is with a heavy heart and sadness that I write to inform you that we do not have political leaders in this country, but evil men and women masquerading as leaders. We have unfortunately allowed ourselves to endure the discomfort of being ruled by this cabal of gangsters. Mugabe and his minions do not at all care for us. It is indeed a fact that ZANU-PF or the ZANU-PF-led government has presided over gross human rights violations, and we have permitted them to get away with it. The time has come for us as citizens to draw a line in the sand. We cannot allow this to continue. After this exposition, every Zimbabwean and the whole world shall know how evil these people are. It is indeed unexpected that the police failed to come up with a single lead regarding my missing brother. Of course, I am convinced that it is not that they do not know what happened, but they are working under strict instruction. But God has his own ways. We've engaged in a lot of processes behind the scenes in our quest to locate the truth regarding Itai's enforced disappearance. Some individuals from within the evil system, from within the evil establishment, shared information regarding who abducted Itai, why, and where he was kept. This heinous, this austere act was executed by state security agents. In particular, that's a very key point there, in particular, the military intelligence. I know there are a lot of theories that have been promulgated regarding what really transpired, who abducted Itai, who was responsible, who is responsible. But I can categorically state at this juncture that this was the work of the military intelligence. Incontestable evidence was availed to us, and I dare the authorities that be, I dare Mr. Mugabe and his surrogates to prove me wrong. They can't, because this is the truth. This is nothing but the truth. I cannot at this juncture state my brother's fate in the hands of these gangsters, but I can categorically inform you that Itai Dzamara was abducted by the military intelligence under the direct instruction and supervision of ZANU-PF. For choosing to speak out against their misrule and leadership failure, they abducted Itai in broad daylight. They thought they would get away with this evil deed as usual, but not this time around. They pressed the wrong button. I shall continue to unveil more details regarding what really transpired today. No amount of threats shall cause me to cower from the truth. If we remain silent, we only validate their evil deed. I do not know about you, but as for me, I'm tired of their misrule based on impunity. We can't allow Mr. Mugabe's mafia to continue abusing us like this. This is abnormal, and we're not going to normalize the abnormal. As we continue on this trajectory, seeking justice and answers, I want you to know that this fight, my fight, is no longer just about the time, but about a better Zimbabwe and setting a precedent regarding enforced disappearances. Never again shall this evil system abduct anyone. Now they know, and they shall know, that it is very expensive for them to abduct citizens and to treat them in a willy-nilly manner, the way they treated Itai. We're going to show you, for now, an image among the images we received, an image of Itai Dzamara. Whilst, can you please turn off the light? Whilst in captivity. So the following image is a professionally verified and authentic image of Itai Dzamara in one of the places they kept him. This is how evil these individuals we refer to as leaders are. I shall unveil more details as we go. And so, what we're going to do, that's why we even asked for your email. Unfortunately, because it was taken in the dark, and also our projector does not have that much of power, we're going to circulate this image to you even online. But this is one of the images we actually managed to retrieve from the system. They asked in fact, we asked for proof of life then, and I'm not at liberty to share with you when this image was taken for reasons you get to know along the way, and also due to the fact that we still in the process of connecting all the dots regarding this matter. We just release enough information for you to know what really happened to Itai. But as we go along, like I stated, we shall divulge more details. Like I even said, we know who is responsible. We know who presided over this mission. And so this is one of the places where Itai was kept. We managed to verify the image. As a family, we know him, and we also used professional services insofar as identifying the person in the image is concerned. We do not know why his head is covered like this or why his head was covered like this, but according to the professionals, there is a highly likelihood that they actually tortured him to such an extent that he sustained injuries, head injuries. And because of that, they had to cover the head and also to have that mask so that he might not speak. But we can categorically confirm that this is Itai Dzamara. You can turn on the lights. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're dealing with, and this is what we have been dealing with behind the scenes. And like I stated earlier on, it's quite unfortunate that the people we are looking up to as our leaders are not leaders. They are gangsters. We are led by a man. And I'm sure if this was your brother, or if this was someone close to you, or even just anyone who has a conscience, just by merely looking at that photo, I'm sure something in you actually leaps. That's how heinous and heartless these people are. And so at this juncture, I will open for questions. If there are any questions, feel free to ask, and we call it a day.
Can you pass for names of people who are behind the abduction?
Definitely, we know we're given names of the people who are behind this, but like I stated, I'm not at liberty at this juncture to mention the names.
Why?
Because we're still in the process of consolidating our information, and as soon as we are ready, we're going to divulge the names.
The influence tell you where he's being kept.
What do you say?
The influence tell you where he's being kept.
Yes, definitely. We're also not in a position to tell you that. Look, probably in under a week, we're going to call for another press conference. There's just a whole lot of issues and a lot of dimensions presented in and through this matter. And like I said, what we wanted to do today was to make sure that we inform the world, that we inform you that this is what happened or this is what's happening. Okay, but as far as all those specific details are concerned, as we go, we're going to divulge the details to you. I mean, from a security standpoint, I really can't at this juncture state to you or tell you that he's being kept at such and such a place. But what I can tell you is this: what I've shared with you is authentic. We have done what we can within our power and our means to verify the images and the information. We got the information from high-ranking officials, actually, within the system. And I'm sure what has actually precipitated that is the political landscape. I'm sure we're all aware of the factional wars and all that. And so there's just a whole lot of things happening. At this point in time, cannot give you that specific information because that will actually get into the way so far as trying to consolidate everything.
So what general impression you get? Is it dead or alive?
That, unfortunately, I also divulge at this point in time, neither can I categorically state that he's alive or he's dead. I cannot state that at this juncture. Like I said, in under a week, we're going to issue another statement, and that statement will be dealing with those specifics, whether he's dead or whether he's alive. We're also going to even profile the names of the people who are responsible for Itai's disappearance.
This is the first time that such information is coming out in close to about 15 months. Are you not afraid or fearing for that?
Well, definitely. But you see, like I said, I'm not doing this for Itai only. We're not doing this for a better Zimbabwe one. And if we are to remain silent, we're only validating the misrule. They will continue doing what they have been doing. And I'm sure we all agree on something. Itai Dzamara is not the only person who has been abducted by this system. So many individuals were abducted. But none of their matters, none of their stories made as much noise as Itai. Why? Because in our view, if we are to remain silent, we are only validating this misrule. And so, of course, yes, there is a security threat. And even after this, I know the security threat over my life is escalated. I cannot. This would haunt me forever if I were to keep silent. And for your own information, these images or this image we showed, we did not get it last week. No. We've been working behind the scene. And I felt that it's now time for us to name and shame these evil people.
Yeah. After this latest information, are you confident that we will see it?
Well, in theory, we remain hopeful. We remain hopeful. We still holding on to hope. Yeah, but well, it's neither here nor there. We are still holding on to hope as a family.
In Independence Day celebrations, you made an unprecedented move of able to demonstrate right in front of the president. What immediately happened to Justin Bieber?
Well, I was manhandled, frog marched to a secluded place, and whilst I was in that place, all sorts of things happened. They tortured me, they beat me. They even poured hot water. Um, they had me. They forced me to remove my uh, my shorts. They poured hot water, but which was not that hot. I think the intention was to inflict harm and damage my genitals. But they beat me, and for a few days I was in the hospital. But you see, something actually then happened. One of the police officers, or one of the guys who were among the 10 plus who were beating me, said something. He said that you're looking for Itai here. You think you'll get me. You're unwise. We're going to take you where we took Itai. I still recall that very well. And so, in a nutshell, that's what happened. After the beating, they then took me to Central Police Station and they took a statement, after which I was released to get medical attention. Yeah. That's what happened on the 18th.
From the information that you have, is Itai in Zimbabwe?
What is it?
From the information that you have, is he in Zimbabwe?
Well, dead or alive? Dead or alive, yes. He's in Zimbabwe. And at no point did he leave. I'm sure there was that theory which sought to inform the public that Dzamara killed the body. I'll quote what Jonathan will actually say. He said that our borders are quite porous. And so there's a possibility that he might have skipped the border or something like that. But that never happened. As I stated, this was the work of the state security agents, in particular the military intelligence. They are responsible. Whatever his fate is, they are the ones who are responsible for that. And so, dead or alive, yes, dead or alive, is in Zimbabwe. That's right. No. What I've done is this information is kept elsewhere. In other words, I'm not the only person who has that information. And so I have strategic individuals. In case anything happens to me, they already have that information. And so that's not a major one. But what we can just do is we can just pray for each other. We can just pray for you can just pray for me. But you see, we yes, I can say I'm not afraid, but at the same time I'm afraid. We know how barbaric these individuals are, or these individuals can be. But well, at the end of the day, our lives belong to God, and as such, we do believe that at the end of the day, good will triumph over evil. All right. Any other question? Okay. Well, if there is no other question, I'm sure we can safely call it a day.